Hello everyone, thank you for making up your time to listen to my presentation. And I'm going to present a research by me, Musab Azurulfi, and my lecturer, Sri Herliana, from Indonesia with the topic of analysis of the influence of product attributes and customer characteristic factors towards customers' purchase intention on whey protein products. This presentation will be presented by me, Musab Azurulfi, from School of Business and Management ITB in Indonesia. And this presentation will consist of research background, business overview, theoretical foundation, methodology, data analysis results, and also conclusion and recommendation. And I'm going to start this presentation with some phenomenon that occur in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia. And we all know that the pandemic that occurred in 2020 brought a lot of changes and even gave rise to new social habits. One of the positive social phenomenon that occurs is that people are much aware about the importance of maintain their physical and mental health. Based on research from Herbalife Nutrition Diet Decision Survey in 2020, awareness of the healthy lifestyle of Indonesian people has dramatically increased during the pandemic. And at the same time, physical exercise became the one of the fastest growing trends during the pandemic. And Camelife catch this phenomenon as an opportunity to developing their own brand. Since early 2022, Camelife has started developing its own whey protein products that became the solution to this problem and has made several number of sales. However, Camelife didn't get the expected sales number and decided to make both product improvement and also marketing strategies development to increase its number of sales. But due to the limited resources, researchers need to know the most influencing factor that affect the customer's purchase intention in order to make a product improvement and also marketing strategies development in an effective way. And the research objective in this research are to identify the product attributes and also customer characteristic factors that influence the customer's purchase intention on whey protein products and recommend the best strategies for Camelife to increase its number of sales. The targeted respondent in this research is an over 17 years old Indonesian citizens who live in Java Island and have ever purchased whey protein products. Moving on to my business overview to my company, its name is Camelife. Camelife focus in health and fitness sector and provide whey protein products called Camelife Whey, which is an animal-based whey protein with a high protein content, affordable price, and also delicious taste. I take for main theory as a foundation in this research. Those are whey protein, product attributes, customer characteristics, and purchase intention. Refers to Kotler and Armstrong in 2019, and 16, and Ferdinand in 2002. I already break down the product attributes and customer characteristics factors into 7 variables. I break down the product attributes variable into product quality, product features, and also product style and design factors. And I break down the customer's characteristic factors into cultural, social, personal, and psychological factors. Those 7 variables will become an independent variable in this research towards customer purchase intention. And I've already conducted the research framework in this research and developed 7 hypotheses. As a researcher, I need to know these 7 independent variables have a direct relationship with customer purchase intention as a dependent variable on whey protein products or not. Because refers to previous research done by Hu and Wu in 2011 states that the product attributes and customer traits have a major influence on customer purchase intention. And based on the research framework, this research will be done with quantitative approach using non-probability sampling and analyze using multiple linear regression analysis. I use Lemaitre theory based on Lemaitre et al. In 1991 to calculate the minimum number of respondents for a non-population number. Based on the calculation, the minimum sample required is 119 samples. Before conducting the MLR test, validity, reliability, and also classical assumption tests must be passed by the data to prove that the data is eligible enough to conduct the regression analysis. The study was already conducted on 121 users of whey protein products. Respondents are dominated by 17 to 24 years old, students live in Jawa Barat and DKI Jakarta province, and less than 4 million monthly income. The average monthly expenditure on whey protein product is majority in below 200,000 rupiah, and also approximately consumed 22 servings whey protein per month. The pre-data testing results shows that the data is past the validity, reliability, and also classical assumption test. It means that the collected data is eligible enough and the multiple linear regression analysis can be conducted. First one, I did the multiple linear regression partial test to answer the hypothesis development. Based on these partial test results, I developed the T-curve to ease the data visualization. The data interpretation shows that only product quality, product features, and psychological factors aspect that have a positive and significant influence toward customer purchase intention on whey protein products, which means only the hypothesis 1, 2, and 7 are accepted. Meanwhile, the other variable tests do not have significant influence. And next, I did the multiple linear regression analysis simultaneous test to see the percentage of influence of the independent variable on the dependent variable. And it shows that the product attributes and customer characteristic factors have simultaneous influence by 34.1%. The last, I developed the linear regression model. This model can be used as a model to forecast the purchase intention score based on the 7 of independent variable tests score in this research. From this research, I can conclude that the factors of whey protein product attributes that have positive and significant effect on customer purchase intention are, first one is product quality, which consists of whey protein taste, specification conformity, worth to buyness aspect, and purchasing affordability. And then second one is product features, which consists of whey protein level content, carbohydrates and fats level content per serving, mixed substances, flavor variant, product certification, and purchasing bonus. And the last one is psychological factors, which consists of motivation, perception, learning, and belief, and also attitudes. Based on this research analysis and the findings, researchers will suggest Camolife to both make a product improvement and marketing strategy development in a form of increasing the protein level per serving, lowering the selling price, or increasing the benefit offered by the product to increase the worth to business aspect, ensuring that what is the claim to the product is in accordance with product provided, implementing product certification consists of BPOM Halal and Labdor certification, reducing carbohydrates and fat level in a product per serving, improving the product taste, segmenting the market specifically for people who want to get an ideal and healthy body, conducting campaign about the benefits offered by whey protein and why people should buy whey protein product, apply marketing strategies of free trials or giveaway, and the last one is increase the level of public trust in Camolife brand in a form of maintain the service pre-sales and after-sales quality. And the researchers hope the recommendation can increase the customer's purchase intention on whey protein products, which have impact to the increased number of sales. I think that's all from me. Thank you for the attention. Thank you.